Hey guys, it's been a minute because it's been cold and rainy, and I just haven't had the time to do a video. But here I am today, and we're gonna talk about what I put in my camping bag. So you want to know what's in this bad boy? Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. This is the Sortivalist. I am your host, Fred, part-time camper. I'm not super serious about survival and outdoor stuff because let's face it, I have a full-time job and kids and whatnot, and I just, I just don't have the time to really um, make this my full-time obsession. But I do like to go out on occasion and just enjoy the outdoors and just be out in nature. It makes me feel at home. So anyway, like I said, it's been a while since I posted a video, and it's because I'm here in Vermont, and right after winter, during like right before like the real spring hits, we have this kind of mud season where everything's rainy and dirty and gross, and it it's really not enjoyable to go camping in for me. Some people like it. I don't. So anyway, so now that it's starting to get warmer and it's starting to not rain every day or every other day, I decided to make a video in preparation for my camping season. So today I'm going to talk about what I keep in my main camping bag, the one I take with me most everywhere. But I do have a couple of other. I have like a smaller one that I'll make a video on later, and I have a really a big bag that I carry for like long trips, or if I'm going with my significant other or something. So anyway, let's dive in and see what I keep in my camping bag. So why don't we start by being on the outside and working our way in? So the first thing I have on this front top pouch here is, obviously I keep some paracord with me. It's good for setting up a tarp or tying down. I can pull the inner cords out of the paracord, and I can use it to make snares, to catch small game if I need to. I can even in a pinch, I could probably use it for fishing line. Yeah, there's just tons of uses for paracord. I don't have to tell you guys how important this is, but yeah. So I keep about, I think there's probably about 50 feet on here, maybe 75. I don't know because I've used some of it. But yeah, so I keep some paracord there. I have a headlamp. That way I can, put on my head and have my hands free. So I can work at night if I need to. So I have that. I also have my fire kit. And I did another video explaining what's in it, but real quick, I keep my ferro rod. I keep some cotton balls, some birch bark in here, a thing, and a drill, so like a hand drill, so I can make a rocket stove if I need to, and a little spritzer of lighter fluid. It doesn't take up much space. Makes my job a lot easier, and I believe in working smarter, not harder. So anyway, that's my fire kit. Next, I also have another flashlight. I think that's it for here. Then on the side, I saw this at Walmart. It was part of a kit. Come on. Of course, it doesn't want to come out. It was part of a kit. It was like $15, and it had had this in it. It had another little knife, a couple other little, maybe a cheap compass or a headlamp or something. I can't remember because I bought it for this. This is a machete style knife, and I got it because not only do I have a blade to for whatever woodworking or anything I need to cut with, I also has ridges on the back of the spine, so that way I can use it to cut through small branches or small sticks for kindling. It's not too big, not too cumbersome. If I have to defend myself for some reason, I have something. So yeah. So, and like I said, it was at Walmart. It was $15, part of a kit. Didn't break the bank, and I'm a big fan of not buying the most expensive camping gear, especially if you're like me and you only go out, a couple overnights here and there, and then more often in the summer, obviously. But you don't spend a lot of time outdoors. I don't see the point in spending all of your money on the most expensive gear when you can get something just as good that will serve a purpose for way cheaper. So anyway, got this at Walmart. Then I have my other, where did it go? I have my other knife that fell on the floor here. Again, I got this at Walmart as well. It's just a standard camping knife, $10. And I pick one up every once in a while, though I don't need to. It has never dulled. It has never broken. The spine's a little thin, but like I said, I can use it to cut firewood or carve sticks or whatever I need it for. It's never let me down. So again, a $10 knife at Walmart, really not a bad deal for what you need. So that is, and then I also have, I don't need it because I don't ever go anywhere where I'm lost, but I keep a little, they sell these at every big box store that sells outdoor gear. It's a little bracelet. It's got paracord. It's got a whistle. It's got a little, a tiny little ferro rod in the clip and a little edge for like a knife, and you can use it to strike the ferro rod. And it has a little compass. And it was, a couple of bucks, not that big a deal. But I like to keep it on in case I need the whistle to scare off any large animals or signal. Where if I'm out camping with someone, I can signal where I am, that kind of deal. And I just like it. So anyway, I keep that on my bag. All right, so that's the outside. Why don't we dive into the middle? All right, guys. Before I go any further into what's in my bag, I'm going to talk about the bag here. I wanted to get a bag that was like a real camping bag, and I could go to Walmart and pick one up for $50-$60, or I could go to a big outdoor box store, that outdoor gear box store, and I could spend $120, $200, $250, something like that for a good quality bag. But that's just not who I am, because I don't have the time and to invest full time into my like what I like to do, because like I said before, I have a full-time job and I have kids and I have a significant other and I have a life that requires me to give my attention elsewhere. So yeah, because of all those things, I like to find a deal, and so I go to Goodwill a lot, looking for whatever. But I came across this bag. I think it's like a photography camera bag, but it really serves my purpose. So, and it was only like $4. So yeah, that's where I got the bag. And like I said, it works exactly for what I need it for. All right, so let's open it up. It opens up from the back here. I had to flip it over. In the top pocket up here, I keep a pencil and a notepad here. So if I ever have any thoughts, anything I'm thinking about, if I ever want to do any writing, I have a notepad to jot down my ideas. So there's that. I keep a tarp here. This is, I believe, an 8x10. I've been wanting to get one that's bigger, but I just haven't pulled the trigger because this fits so nicely into my bag and I can make it work. So anyway, I have a tarp here. I keep my med kit in it. I did another video where I went to the dollar store, and I bought a bunch of stuff here. So this med kit cost me about $15, and it's got a bunch of stuff in it, all from the dollar store. But it serves everything that I need. I mean, unless it's a like a serious injury, and then I'm in trouble. But you know, light cuts and scrapes and sprains, I got it covered. I have my water filtration kit, which I did another video, and I have a couple of, you know, just to save space, I got a fork and a spoon in here. But yeah, I got my water kit. I have a couple of, no, let's backtrack. I got my hammock. This one right here is a 2-person hammock, and you know, I have my own hammock, and I bought this for my significant other and I. But I keep it in this bag because it's nice and roomy, and when I bring my sleeping bag, I can set it up in there, and I can, if I toss and turn, I'm not going to roll out of the hammock. And it doesn't take up much more space than my normal 1-person hammock. So I have my 2-person hammock here. I have a couple of again, Goodwill. I got a pot that I can cook soup and whatnot in, and I have a little pan here. It was only like $3. In fact, it was probably cheaper because you know, I usually go on the day that they do discounts or whatever. I took the handle off to make it easier to fit in my bag, but yeah, so I pot and pan, and it doesn't weigh hardly anything. I have a all-weather radio that I keep the batteries charged in it, and gives me something to listen to while I'm out and about. I have a little box container, and inside it I keep stuff that I don't want to get wet. In case for some reason I drop this in the water, in the lake, in the river, all this stuff will stay dry. And what I keep in here is I keep something for breakfast. So I have basically four breakfasts here to go with. I keep a rechargeable battery for my cell phone. That way, if there's an emergency at home, I always make sure that my phone is charged. I have to go with my water filtration kit. I have iodine tablets here, and tablets to get rid of the iodine taste and color. And then, because it never quite gets rid of that flavor, I keep these little packets, and they're like, sugar-free. They turn your water into lemonade or iced tea. I keep a couple of different flavors here just so I have some variety. And then again, at the dollar store, I picked up some disposable toothbrushes. There's probably 2 in here. Yeah, but they got a little head on them, a little toothpick at the end. So that's what I keep in my airtight case here. Let's get it all back in. What else? The cap for my water filter to connect the bottles together. I keep some skewers. So if I bring something to eat, like some hot dogs or sausages, I have something to cook with. This is the straps for my hammock. Some bug spray because there's ticks and mosquitoes everywhere, and this will just help keep them off you. I have some tweezers in here in case I get a tick, but hopefully this deters them. Let's use that. Some fishing line, and I believe I have, oh yeah, there's another pocket. So I got fishing line here in case I need to do some fishing, and because I'm kind of a dork and I need to amuse myself all the time, it's gonna seem silly, it's gonna seem like a waste of space or whatever, but I bought myself a slide whistle. So when I'm laying in my hammock and I have nothing else to do, I can just tool around with this, and yeah, it seems silly, but it makes me smile, and that's kind of what being outdoors and being out by yourself is intended to do. So I enjoy it. Not everybody does, but I like to play around with it, even though I don't know how to play a slide whistle. Let's see. And then I have this middle pocket here. I'm gonna move this down here. I have a pillow for when I'm in my hammock, and I think the last thing I have in here. Let's set this down. Is I have this little fishing tackle box, and in it I have not only do I have hooks and lures, but I also on the back side I have a screwdriver and a couple of screws. And the reason for that is because I came across these things. This thing here, it's an auto reel. So you would basically attach it to a tree, and you would put your hook on the line here, and when it comes out, you can drop it in the water, and the second a fish pulls on it, it automatically reels up. So I can set this at night if I'm near a pond or near the water, and I can set it at night with a bait on it, and maybe I will get a fish in the morning. So that's the hope, but it doesn't always work. So which is why I brought line myself, and I can cut a stick and make a fishing pole out of it. So anyway, that is what I keep in my main camping bag. Like I said, I'm a big proponent of being thrifty and frugal. So I think the most expensive thing here was probably my 2-person hammock. That cost me about $40, but altogether, this camping bag probably cost me, I don't know, $70 total. I may have to replace something here and there, but on the whole, it has never let me down. So yeah, that's what I keep with me. Okay, so now that I have it all packed up, that's what I have in my camping bag. I'm gonna make a video once it stops raining every other day. I'm gonna make a video just kind of taking you out with me for a night, just to show you that I put this to use. Like I said, it's a relatively inexpensive bag, and it serves all of my needs. I'm not a hardcore outdoor enthusiast because I have said multiple times in this video, I don't have the time, but it works for me. If there's anything that you may think that I would benefit from having in my bag that I haven't thought of, I would love to know your thoughts. So please leave a comment in the comment section. Other than that, thank you again for watching. Once again, this is the Sort of Bible-ish channel, and I am Fred. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care.